excuse me, some new guitars I got recently, and what's interesting about them is that I thought the Gibson Les Paul was the be all and end all of heavy rock guitars, and that may have been the case in 1981 or 82 or 76 or 77. But things really have moved on and changed, so I'm quite surprised and quite delighted to introduce two new guitars I got recently. And they're both by the Korean company LTD. And I think they could be Les Paul killers. So that is the theme of the video today. Why spend $4,500 to $6,000 or euros on one of these when you could get one of these for $850 and $1250 respectively? So we're going to look into that today and just talk about the actual specs and what you get for your money, and why I will always love my Lester, but you know, I think it's been superseded somewhat by these boys here, you know. So I'm just going to give have a backing track I did there earlier, so I'm just going to give this a quick whirl, and I'm going to do the same with these two guys. And especially want you to look out for the sustain that you get from these pickups, which is pretty incredible, I have to say. And yeah, I'll get to it now. Here we go. As you can see, it's a beast. The pickups are sick. They never shut up. They go on forever. And this guitar weighs a ton. And it's beautifully crafted. It's not a veneer. It's a real maple cap. Full thickness. R9 reissue from 2004. Rosewood neck. The tuners are the traditional tuners, which do go out of tune, especially on the G. Well, fortunately today it hasn't gone out, but give it time. This guitar goes out of tune a lot. other points of interest, it's the most expensive of the three. It's a beautiful guitar, and I do love it. And as you can hear, the pickups are just nuts on this guitar. They really are beautiful, and it's a beautiful top as well. The top is just stunning. So that is the Gibson Les Paul R9 reissue from 2004. And now I'm going to drop down a couple of grand to, excuse the noise for a second. There goes my stand. Now, I'm going to try and reach this. Yes! Excellent. So put him over there. Now, this baby here. This is Alex Skolnick's signature model guitar. And as you can see, it really is a Les Paul variant in even the thickness, which is very unusual for an LTD. So this is an actual Skolnick model, which I got recently, and it's a fantastic guitar, I have to say. This would cost you $12.50 on the market as well, €12.50 or dollars, more or less. And it's got two Seymour Duncans in it, SH1, SH4. But the SH1 is just, well, both of them are brilliant pickups. Will they be as good as the Les Paul? Probably not quite as sustainy, but certainly give it a run for its money. Absolutely beautiful guitar, I have to say. Beautifully made in Korea for a quarter or less than quarter of the price of that thing there. So really, unless you're a Gibson snob, and there are people out there that are Gibson snobs and wouldn't buy anything else but a Gibson, and I completely understand it. I used to be one myself, but I've been converted. So again, listen out for the natural sustain on this guy here, and we'll just rock again. punchy set of pickups. This is a veneer. It's not real. It's a veneer, but you know what? It looks fantastic. It's the cap there, but it's still a beautiful, beautiful guitar. The SH1, SH4 are known for their sick sustain. It just goes on for days. You know what? That's a kind of a different sustain, but that was more kind of growly, and this is kind of sharper. But I tell you, it's a serious guitar for absolutely a quarter of the price of this guy here. So, I mean, it's just beautifully made. As you can see, it's got the AS there, Alex Skolnick signature facsimile on the back. The neck is one issue. We must talk about it here. This is a Pau Ferro neck, not rosewood. So recently, this CITES kind of thing where you're not allowed to import rosewood unless it's from a sustainable source, that kind of thing. So they're using Pau Ferro, which is, as you can see, very bright. It's very bright wood. There's rosewood there. It's a lovely dark wood. Rosewood on that one as well. So that was an issue. And another issue, and I have to talk about this, is the actual weight. Both of these guitars weigh a ton. I mean, I thought this was my heaviest guitar. This is worse. Oh man, crazy heavy. So just be warned, if you are getting the the Alex Skolnick one, it's a beast. It's actually heavier than a full R9 Les Paul. So this is just ridiculous weight. But you know what? If it adds to the sustain and all, which I think it does, it's just such a beautiful playable guitar for about $1,200. If you're thinking of getting that Les Paul, check these guys out. So finally, just the headstock. I don't like it. I love the EC1000 headstocks. Always have, always will. Beautiful shape. Just like it. Not a fan of this. Alex probably had his input on this, and that's fine, but I don't like it. So yeah, other than that, it's absolutely fantastic. So this is guitar number 2, and it's in the 1250 range. And excuse the noise again. Now, onto the cheapie. Oops. Let me just actually plug it in. Would help, wouldn't it, Dan? Yes. There we go. Ouch. The cheapest of the lot, and yet possibly still my favourite guitar. This is another Les Paul killer, potentially. And this goes for a region of $850. So, what can I say? It is half the thickness of those other two guys. Well, not quite half, but certainly a good third thinner, should I say, thinner. Yeah, there you go. So a very thin but beautifully designed guitar. This particular model is not a new model. It's a 2007 model. So one of the reasons I like that is precisely because LTD seem to be doing a lot of Pau Ferro stuff now with the lighter wood. This is rosewood, the original rosewood. So they started doing rosewood necks, and now they're doing Pau Ferro, which I just don't like. So I'm so glad I nailed this second hand for €500, which is a great price. Some guy starting a guitar or something, this will be it. $500 guitar, Euro guitar, can't go wrong. There's lots of these, there's billions of these guitars out there. They're mass produced, they're everywhere. You'll pick one up. Another point of interest, if you're an LTD nut like I am, is the actual knobs. These are sunk into the body, beautifully sunk into the body and carved around them, just so gorgeous. And they're chrome. The new ones don't do that. They use plastic Gibson Les Paul type knobs. Horrible. So, from a design point of view, try and pick up the older model if you can, second hand. The newer models just don't do it for me. Pow ferro necks and plastic knobs. So these are loaded with a JB, Jeff Beck, or it used to be Jeff Beck. I think it actually stands for Jazz Blues. I thought it was Jeff Beck, but someone told me it's Jazz Blues. But either or, it's the JB by Seymour Duncan in the bridge, and the 59 in the neck. Again, beastly pickups, but on a very thin guitar. So will it squeal and will it sustain the way the other two beauties have done? So let's just see. Here we go again. That's the three guitars altogether, and I have to say both of them do their own thing. I love the Gibson Les Paul. It's just so beefy and beastly and heavy and gorgeous and sustainy. But you know what? So are these guys too. And for quarter of the price and a good bit less than quarter of the price. So this guy, pick it up anywhere, second hand, between 500 and 700 easily. They're everywhere. So LTD guitars, I have to say, may not be Gibson Les Paul killers, but they certainly are contenders, especially if you're on a budget. They've stunning pickups, incredible finish and construction, quality materials, and I'm a total convert. I mean, 4 or 5 years ago, I had 6 Les Pauls, Music Mans, Jacksons, etc. I got rid of all. I've only had this Les Paul left. I've only one left. I got rid of 5 of them. I just found them going out of tune all the time, too heavy, hurting my neck, hurting my shoulders. They're just beastly guitars. Now this guy ain't much better. He's actually heavier, but you know what? I'll pull him out now and again when I want to play him. And the Music Mans as well, very heavy guitars. The Steve Morses. This thing is about a quarter of the weight of one of those guys. and you get all the sustain, all the crunch. It's all there. It's all there. So there you go. That's my my little delve into a different kind of Les Paul, something cheaper, but with the same bite, pretty much. You know, I love this guitar, but it is the thinnest of them, and it's great for certain things. But this guy is the winner today, the Alex Skolnick. I mean, the guy really knows his stuff. He twerked a Les Paul. He hacked a Les Paul, and this is what he came up with, and it's a stunning guitar, it really is. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks.